everyone. Good morning, Port Jervis, and welcome to the Port Center Spotlight Podcast. My name is Andrew Marana, host of the podcast, and I am excited. I am live here on set HBE to talk with the Swire brothers. This is Sam and Tucker Swires. Good morning, boys.
Morning.
How about a round of applause? Yeah. This is the Swire boys. They are 2 of 4 beautiful children, wonderful family here in Port Jervis. Selah is your sister, 9th grade, and Declan, 7th grade. So we have 1 in high school, 1 in middle school, and 2 at HBE. That's a busy family, Swires family. Mrs. Gass's class is watching this morning. We could say hello to them.
Which is my class.
That's your class along with Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
And who is your teacher, Sam?
Miss Felix, 5th grade.
Miss Felix, 5th grade. Very cool. Well, good morning to everyone. Happy holidays. Before we jump in with the boys, a few announcements. It is holiday week. It's the week before Christmas and holiday break, New Year's break. There are 2 concerts coming up. EME is tonight at 7, and then HBE is tomorrow at 7. You could bring a canned good or canned goods to the high school. Those concerts are this week, and we hope our community will come out. We've had a number of shows, concerts last week. We had the Charlie Brown Christmas show this week. And it was great. So a little shout out for our concerts. Well, good morning, boys. Thanks for coming on. Sam, why don't you introduce yourself? And then Tucker, you can introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Samuel Swires. I like to play baseball.
That's good. I'll get to the questions from there. Tucker?
My name's Tucker, and I really like to do soccer.
Soccer. That's your favorite. That's your favorite. Guys, do you know why you were recommended to come on the podcast?
Because our teachers thought that we were very kind people.
Teachers, staff members here at HBE recommended you because you show your Port pride, you're responsible, and you're super nice kids. So we wanted to get some of our younger staff on. We've had a number of high schoolers on, and so we wanted to get a number of our younger kids on for the show. So, Tucker, let's do this. Why don't you step off for a second, and we'll have Samuel come here, and I'll get to talk with Sam a little bit. So, good morning. Nice to see you. You are number 3 out of 4.
Yes.
Sam Swires. Sam, let's talk a little bit about what you got going on. You are involved with the PJ Little League, the Salvation Army, as well as your church, right? You're connected with your church and the Salvation Army?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your favorite out of all your after-school activities?
Only usually in the spring or fall, but I really like doing baseball after school.
You like baseball? Yeah. Port Jervis. What was your team this year?
Team Eldred.
Eldred, okay.
It was a mix of Eldred and Port Jervis because Eldred didn't have enough team players and Port Jervis was full.
Nice. So you squeezed them in.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what position do you play for baseball?
I usually play around third base or center field.
Okay. And is it pitching or are they hitting off the tee?
Pitching.
It's pitching. Is the adult pitching or is the kid pitching?
Kid pitching.
That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard for them to throw strikes. I get it. Yeah. Okay. So tell me about 5th grade. How's 5th grade going? Mrs. Felix is your teacher. Do you move classes yet, or are you all with Miss Felix all day?
All with Miss Felix except for special.
Okay. What is your favorite subject in 5th grade?
Music, because our teacher, Mr. Carlozzi, is very kind to us all.
Nice. Shout out, Mr. Carlozzi. Very cool. Which subject with Mrs. Felix has your most interest? Which one, when she says, okay, we're going to do math or we're going to do social studies, which one excites you the most?
Writing.
You like to write?
Mm-hmm.
Do you write with your hand or you type it on the computer?
Type it on the computer after drafting by writing with our hand.
Wow. What does drafting mean?
Drafting is like doing writing, and then once you've edited it and you think it's really good, you finally get to type it on the computer.
Got it. Got it. Kind of like a rough draft, like you said. Yeah. Miss Gass, if you are watching, how's the sound here with these fine young people? Let me know how the sound is coming through. You also like art, Sam, right? Is
Yes.
that right?
Mhm.
What do you like about art?
I like that you get to be very creative in the way you draw.
So what are some things come to mind? If they said, hey, you could do a holiday thing, something about Christmas or the holidays, what are some things that come to mind for you?
Drawing a Christmas tree with many decorations.
You like the creative part of it.
Mhm.
You seem to like the music and the arts seem to be your favorites.
Mhm.
Yeah, very cool. Is that something a lot in your family, Sam? That they're kind of very creative, or is that just you?
Just me
Really?
and my sister, though.
Your sister is Selah in the ninth
Yeah.
grade. Yeah, she's a wonderful young person as well. I see you have your holiday stuff on.
Mhm.
Was it dress up day, or are you just in the spirit?
It was Grinch Day, so I'm wearing this because it has green and
Mm,
because it's about the holidays.
That's right. And you remembered this. We had a snow day yesterday. You remembered.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Did you enjoy that snow day?
Yeah, I stayed inside for most of the time, but it was very comfortable and warm in there.
Yeah, yeah. Different areas had some different snow, and now it's warm today. It's almost going to be 50.
Mhm.
So, Samuel, fifth grade, again, very involved in the arts. Are you looking ahead to sixth grade? Yeah. Are you excited about middle school?
Not exactly, because I don't like the thought of multiple classes.
You don't like switching,
Yeah.
but the kids tell me they like it when they get there. What does Declan say about it?
Declan likes it because all of his classes are close to a specific area.
Yeah, he's not running all over the
Yeah.
place. Yeah, you got to be on time.
Mhm.
And what does Selah say about the high school going all over?
Similar things, how they're all close.
There's a lot of kids under one roof there.
Yeah.
Sam, you get along with your brothers and sister?
Sort of, not most of the time. No.
Yeah. Are you like you have to share like the video game console,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff? So is there fighting, or is it kind of like whoever gets to the remote first? How does that work?
It's like roughhousing, sort of.
Rough housing. I know about that. I'm the last Marauder. Well, you're a pretty big guy. I mean, you must be able to work your way in. You may get yourself in there.
Yeah.
Little rough housing with Tucker over there. Uh-huh. Yeah, his younger brothers waiting on the side. So Samuel, again, you were recommended responsibility, kindness, involvement, really a lot of attributes of what Port Pride means. Is that something your parents taught you? Is that something that your teachers taught you? Where did you learn those characteristics to be that type of kid?
Really at my church, worshiping every day really helped me.
Yeah. You like going to church, hearing the
Mhm.
scripture and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's public school, but that's okay. We can still talk about it. I grew up Catholic myself, going to church, and your spirituality is very important. So you hear these things about being a good person, and then you could come to school here and do it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very cool. Tell me more about HBE. I see you wrote here science and math. There's a lot of tests and projects.
Yes.
Yeah. Are they hard? Taking tests hard for you?
Not exactly, because I basically have a photographic memory.
Get
So,
out.
So, like, if my teacher tells me something, I remember it until the test. And then
Get
I'm like,
out.
well, I used my information, so now I don't really need it.
It's like a superpower. Do all the Swires have that?
Not really.
So if you hear something or you see something, you can remember it?
Yeah.
Without even really trying to memorize it?
Yeah.
You like a superhero. Wow. Does Miss Felix know that?
I don't really show it around.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I forget.
She knows.
She knows. Mostly in class.
She knows now. So tell me then, with that ability, do you really have to study, or you just kind of, okay, here's the notes, bam, and you have it?
I still study a lot.
Yeah, you still study a lot?
Mhm.
Do your parents say, okay, Sam, get up there and go do your homework, or is it something that you do on your own?
I do it on my own.
You do. So do they say there's no screens or nothing and you got to do your work? Because you get home about 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. So then tell me about your routine when you get home now.
I do my homework and then I usually watch on my iPad in my bedroom alone.
Nice. Do you and Tucker share a room?
Yes.
So are you doing the homework while he's doing his homework?
I do my homework, then he ends up doing his homework, and then I'm watching it in my room while he's doing the homework.
Nice. What are you looking forward to the most for the holiday break here?
Every Christmas Eve, my whole family watches Polar Express together.
That's nice. That's a nice tradition. Yeah, Tom Hanks is the actor in there. It's, fantastic. Do you get to stay up late?
Not really. 6 o'clock is about my bedtime.
Nice. I'm getting there myself. My bedtime keeps getting earlier and earlier. Okay. Um, so you're going to bed early. Are you up early on the break, or do you kind of sleep in?
I don't really usually sleep in. I'm awake around like 6:30
Okay.
p.m.
Sam, on your sheet here, you wrote about what does port pride mean to you, and you wrote be supportive.
Yeah.
How, as a young man, how old are you? 10.
10.
You're 10. You're 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
How can you be supportive to other people being so young?
Usually around in stream, some people have a hard time doing the work, and I help them with it.
You notice that they have a hard time. You can sense
Yeah.
that. You can see that.
Mhm.
And so let's say I'm struggling in stream and you see that. How might you come over to me and say something?
I come over and explain the project in an easier way to understand.
Wow. And do most kids like that?
Mhm.
Nice. And that makes you feel good when you're helping people.
Yeah.
That's nice. Very cool. Again, a number of people are watching live. Say hello. Say good morning to the Swires boys. Sam, anything else you wanted to talk about? Anything that you wanted to mention?
Not really anything specific.
No. He's more on the shy side, is what he explained. But I appreciate you maybe stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. Talk to me about music. You really seem to like music. You like to play music. You like Mr. Carlozzi. Talk to me about the music in school as well as the music at the Salvation Army.
So at the Salvation Army, I just play the music that my dad prepares in certain slides. And at school, our teacher, Mr. Carlozzi, helps us know what to do with the music.
Are you involved with the concert on Wednesday?
No.
You're not involved in the concert. Are you going to go to the concert?
Probably.
Probably. See your classmates. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your dad is a musician?
Yes, he used to be. He doesn't do music that much, but he still does it at our church.
Okay. Do you like to sing? You put the radio on and stuff like that?
Not really.
No, you're not. You just kind of like the music. And do you play an instrument?
I used to play, I forgot what it was called. Like a type of trumpet.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't anymore.
So New Year's is part of the holiday here, Sam. What's something you're looking forward to in 2025?
Really the new technology that will be available.
You like tech stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there one that you're curious about or thinking about?
The Apple Pro.
Oh.
Like the Apple headset.
Oh. You have that for your gaming stuff? No.
But I'm just interested in it because I've seen a lot of videos on it.
Interesting. Well, maybe Santa's listening. Let's see what happens there. Well, Sam, we got to meet your brother Tucker here. Thank you very much. It was really nice to meet you. You'll come back on. You'll say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want to say anything to your Miss Felix or to your parents or family?
Not really.
No, he doesn't want to. Sam Swires, everyone. Thank you very much, Sam. Tucker, why don't you switch with your brother? All right. Nice young men here. Hello there, Tucker. Nice to see you. Welcome to the podcast. You seem to be drawn to the screen. You're excited about the screen. Yeah. You're the last Tucker. I was the last Murata. You can sit up on your feet like that so you're a little higher. Do you like that? No, you're good? You feel like you look good there? I'm the last Murata. You're the last Tucker. So who are your teachers? I know they are watching here.
Miss Gass and Miss Dennison.
Cool. And your classmates are watching you this morning. So Miss Gass says hello. Do you know why you were recommended, Tucker, for the show?
My parents said my teachers thought I was really good
Yeah.
at like showing up and talking a lot. And since I talked a lot, they wanted me to be up on a podcast.
It's a good combination for a podcast. You do have to talk. If nothing was coming out of your mouth, they'd get tired of speaking to me, you know? So now you're very involved as well. The Little League, Eastern Pike, soccer, the Salvation Army, as well as it's the Boy Scouts, but it's through the church. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's start with soccer. You just played soccer this fall, right? What position did you play in soccer?
Um, I mostly played. Um, I mostly played goalie.
You were the
because
goalie?
I was really good at it.
Really? Nobody was scoring on you. And it's nice that you could use your hands.
Yeah,
Did you have the gloves and everything?
No, but somebody like kicked up the ball, and then I just randomly did this because I was scared it would hit me, and it just bounced off my arm.
That's a save. Good job. Good job. Don't leave me hanging. What do you like about soccer?
I like the idea of exercising while playing a sport.
Yeah, a lot of running, right? A lot of running in soccer. Do you like soccer better than baseball? Yeah. What do you like about baseball?
I like how from time to time you get to hit the ball as hard as you can to see how far it will go.
Now you're hitting off the tee though.
No.
No, you're pitching at your age?
He just started pitching.
Yeah, that's hard,
I
Sam.
started,
That's very hard.
but in coach pitch, I was one of the good runners on my team after I hit a ball.
You look fast, very sporty. Let's talk about school a little bit. Miss Gass and Miss Dennison are your teachers. Shout out to your class watching. What do you like about school?
I like how they don't how like in second to third they don't make you wait for a long time to eat.
You get to eat early.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're a little guy. You got to fuel that body. What about the teaching? What are some things you're learning in second grade? You're still learning reading, right? You do a lot of reading? Yeah, it's important that you do that reading. I've seen Miss Gass and Miss Dennison teach. They're excellent. What what are some ways that they teach that you like? What are some things they do in the class that you like?
Math.
You like math. Okay. How do they teach it? Is she writing on the board? Are you on the computer? How do they teach math?
We usually use our iPads while she's writing on the board.
And you have the little pen with the iPad, or you use your finger?
I use my finger.
You do.
Because we don't have a pen.
So is the problem on the iPad, or you have to draw it out with your finger?
Like we don't draw anything. Sometimes we do math on the computer, and she like writes what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's just a paper.
Okay.
That we need to do, and she hooks up it to the screen so we can see it better.
A lot of technology. Yeah. Do you like that, or you'd rather be doing it with on the pen and pencil? Pencil and paper.
The technology.
You like the technology. Which do you learn better, with the technology or doing it by
I don't really
paper?
learn better with anything. It's just kind of the same for both.
That's interesting. Interesting concept there, Tucker. Tucker, you also play music. You play the trumpet? Yeah. So that's the big horn looking thing, right?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yeah, but it's not really big. I just play the kind of just basically mini trumpet.
Is there little buttons on the top? You have three buttons? Yeah. So each note is a different thing.
I'm really good at playing G on it.
G. That's a good note for you? Yeah. The Swires family seems very musically talented. Is that would you agree? Yeah, they play music at the house?
Sometimes.
Does
I have an app on my iPad called GarageBand, and I made a lot of videos of me making music.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Does Sayla and Declan also play music?
Declan, he does band, but Sayla doesn't.
No. So did you go to the middle school concert? You did. Very cool. Next year, your brother's going to go to middle school, Tucker. You'll be third grade here by yourself. That'll be the first time you're the only Swire here by yourself, right? Were you looking forward to that, or will you miss your brother?
I'll miss him.
Oh, he's your big brother. Yeah. Oh, he'll be the last one here. That's But hey, time moves on. You wrote here that I said, what is the best part of your school day? Do you remember what you wrote?
The best part I like is when I get to do special.
Ooh, what are some specials that you have?
I have all of them, and I really like ADAC.
ADAC. Wow, you have ADAC with Mrs. Hulse? Wow. Tell me about that. What's that course?
So I really like how they use a stuffed dog, because I have a stuffy. That's a giant stuffed dog.
We
at
used to
my
call them
house.
teddy bears. You call them stuffies? Is that the new generation here? So what does she teach him with the stuffy?
She teaches us like how to be kind and patient.
That's cool. So you get out of your second grade class. Do you go to a different area, or does the special teacher come to you?
We go on the stage.
Ooh, that's cool. I see the way the kids walk in the hallway too. Very well behaved. It's nice to see that. But you wrote here that all the teachers are kind. How do the teachers and staff show kindness to the kids? How do they do that?
Like they tell us, like the lunch monitors told us about this game, and now everybody likes it.
So they were chatting with you about the game.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was called Heads Up 7-Up.
Oh my goodness. I love 7-Up. So you played that in the cafeteria? Oh my God. Isn't that so much fun? Yeah. Now you like PE also. Who's your PE teacher?
I only have Mr. Nacelle, and like the whole time it's just Miss Hartman is always just somewhere else, but we never figure out where he's been.
But Mr. Nacelle is your teacher, but Mrs. Hartman's there. She kind of runs the gym. No. Mr. Nacelle
She's
does.
somewhere else.
Oh, well, that's not her teaching period. Tell me about Mr. Nacelle. I was his principal, way back when. Do you know he won the football championship with the football team? Did you see that? He didn't tell you? He didn't tell you that they won the football championship? Mr. Nacelle, come on. Yeah, he was part of the championship team there, So why PE? What do you like about PE?
I like how they teach you how to do sports. That's mainly why I'm so good at soccer, because he helped me practice dribbling there. And then I got really good at running while dribbling.
Do they play some tournaments in PE?
No.
Yeah. Does he blow the whistle and all the kids sit out?
No, we just stop and then go to wherever he tells us to.
What's the symbol or the signal to get that? How he makes all those kids stop? It's a big gym.
He just blows his whistle as
blows
loud
it.
as he can.
Yeah. Is it really loud?
I just went when he did it.
Yeah, he's a good teacher. We're happy he's with us here in Port Jervis. Tucker, I asked you, what does Port Pride mean to you? You wrote kindness, love, and honesty. Those are some pretty good things. That's a good answer. Tell me about one of those. Which one you want to talk about? Kindness, love, or honesty?
A lot of the times the friends in my class lie, but I'm like, be honest. And then they tell the truth. But mostly my teacher is mad that they keep gossiping and lying.
So you know when a kid is not telling the truth. You know it. You have a superpower?
No.
No, but you could just tell.
Yes.
Yeah, and you don't like that. Who taught you to be honest?
Teachers, staff members of a lot of shows.
Yeah, and your parents, right? Yeah, very cool. Okay. And you want to be a soccer player when you're older, is that right? You want to continue to play soccer?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Um how about 2025? New Year's is coming. 2024 will be over. You're only in second grade. So are you 7 or are you 8?
7.
You're 7.
But
When do you turn 8?
I turn 8 January 3rd.
So your birthday's coming up. So that's the day we come back from school? No, that's the Tuesday. We come back on the no, we come back on the 6th, so you'll be away for your birthday. Wow. So when you come back to school in 2025, you're going to be 8.
Yeah, but I'm probably going to celebrate my birthday later so I don't miss it
Yeah.
at the school.
Bringing some cupcakes the week you get back?
I'm probably just going to have my mom bake some since her cookies taste really good.
They do. Did you hear that, Mom? You could send some down inter-office to me, Tucker. I'll sample them, okay?
She has M&M cookies that she baked.
Tucker, so you have the holidays coming up. You have New Year's coming up, and then your birthday. What are you most looking forward to during the break?
Both.
All of that?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like to stay up later maybe during the break?
Not really, but sort of.
Who enforces the bedtime at your house? Your mom or your dad or both of them?
Both of them.
Yeah. Does Sayla also tell you the time to go to bed?
No.
No?
She's already in bed even if it isn't her bedtime.
Really? She's going to bed early.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. I go to bed early too. Very cool. Again, if your teachers are watching, they can say hello here. Family members can say hello. All right, Samuel, why don't you come around? You could sit in that chair now. Tucker, you don't have to move over. Oh, this was your chair originally. Yeah. Tucker, while your brother's sitting down, anything else you wanted to say before we get going here?
Not really.
No. Okay. Well, boys, I appreciate you coming on. I wanted to say thank you. Now that the podcast is almost over, was it better, worse? What did you think of being on the podcast, Sam?
It was better than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't as shy as I thought I would be.
No, you did good. You did really good. What were you thinking? What were you about the podcast? Were you happy with what you did? He likes seeing himself on the camera, that's for sure.
Yes.
So you got to answer my question now, though. Did you like how you did on the podcast?
I loved it.
You love the podcast. Cool. Well, any message for our community? Anything you want to say in terms of being a student here in Port Jervis 2024? What does it mean for you to be a student here, Samuel?
I really think Port Jervis speaks for itself, that it's very kind and a responsible community.
Yeah, and you're part of that, modeling that and doing that in your church, in your little leagues, things like that. It's great that your parents have you so involved. How about you? What's your message as we leave the
I'm proud to
podcast?
be a part of Port Jervis.
Nice. Well, we're happy to have you. Again, the Swires family. Shout out to mom and dad, Sayla, 9th grader, Declan, 7th, and our 2 HBE students here. HBE is the place to be. Samuel, what are you going to miss most about HBE when you move on to the middle school?
All of the kind staff members.
Yeah, it's a nice place here. But the middle school is also an amazing place, and you're going to do great there. Awesome. Can I get a go Port, boys?
Go Port.
Can I get 2 claps? All right. The Swire boys, Sam and Tucker. Great job, guys. Happy holidays. Okay. I wish you and your family the best. Thank you for being nice young people. Do you know what the word hope means? Tucker, do you know what the word? I know Samuel knows. You know what hope means? No. Sam, you know what hope means. What does hope mean?
Hope is like to believe in something very deeply.
Yeah. Well, you boys both provide hope for the adults around here. We look at you, we meet you, and say, wow, look how nice these young men are. Our future is bright together. So we appreciate that. Thanks for giving us hope. All right, we are going to sign off. Happy holidays, everyone. I think we're going to have one more show before the break. But if not, happy holidays, everybody. And boys, how about one more Go Port?
Go
Go
Port.
for it.